And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Monster Con, this 120 million bottom line Black Wildcard. This is probably going to be the end of OMEN's route. Hopefully it works out okay. Yeah, because there's the heart thing. Right next to this, right after this. You see an empty spot. And the previous chapter, I drawn a badass looking score apparently on a cosplayer. Because he was doing like a role-playing thing of having been injured in battle. And OMEN said that she hopes that one day she might be able to inflict a real scar of that kind of nature. That's OMEN for you. See an empty part of the tabletop role-playing game session, so you sit down without thinking twice. This game is really weird. Board's just a bunch of letters and you play it. Oh right, yeah, I've seen this before. Yeah, Ouija boards. And there was actually a question on Facebook in a group called All Things Halloween 2, as in number 2, about if you've ever used that in real life. I want to do that, just to see if it actually works or not. I'm hoping that maybe come October or the spooky season in general, maybe they'll have that on sale somewhere, and maybe I can get one, just to see if it actually does anything at all. Times reflect your writing muscles. You're attending a workshop hosted by Zoe, author of VM Prom, a popular fanfic around the world about a world where everyone's Liam. This is so exciting. And once a friend, always a friend, as I see it. Fear not, Doug. You've checked for this. Thousands of pages of fanfic you consider validly enough at this point. Yeah, that would be Zoe for you. Wow. There you go. Okay then. I'm not sure if this can be said. Wow. I've got one. She's writing a 2-page essay on all the good deeds I did this week. Why not? It'll be fictional. It fits the content. So you can do better than that. So just a fanfic done to write. 9 to 5 done in. A slice of life about Dover, North Charles, a little bit of Monster Dungeon. Or bad on his coffee, good on his steel. You've heard of Liam Prom, now it's time for OMEN Con. Hope this works. I love it! The superior OMEN Con across the puny Liam Prom. A scrawny bastard better count his days. Many character ideas help to get us started. I mean, I like Garfield. I mean, the name bitches like Garfield. It's clear, I'm bitches. What about another person Turbo Robin? Steven Bob's ice cream, but I've been doing this supposed to Turbo Robin. Oh, jeez. I know, right? Why? But Tim said further, told the love for them. About just the pity remember. That sound is not the peak of. Fine, you win this round. Okay, we're not here about I'm what the test was a good one. No, no one was beautiful. So the other omens lead down the path of healing, an ultimate unredeemed stock. Brilliant! You'll spend the rest of the workshop pitching out these ropes. Good omen, Katie Omen, Marxist. Oh, come on, no, not Marxism. That's communism. That's the one that invented communism was Marx, Karl Marx. Pizza oven, and yes, even Garfield. Oh man, should still work, I imagine. Since you have some time off, you decided to hone your drawing skills by drawing some fan art. You draw Son Goku, nice! Yeah, from Akira Toriyama. He was the one who really brought anime to the forefront here in the States, the single greatest nation of all time, and his was the first to really take off, and one of the few that's actually worth it is Dragon Ball series. Various Dragon Ball series. Oh, why though? Angel Splash Bakum, I guess that's a... Why? I guess it's he called Crash Bandicoot or something? I'm not sure. That's my best guess though, Crash Bandicoot. With a twist you... Finally, you draw Masato, I don't know how it's pronounced, from Evangeline. I have no idea how it's pronounced either. Turn her in green skin biomechanical symbiote and make her blonde. Also, oh damn, wow. Oh jeez. Well, you're having a lovely time playing card with Roman and Dog in the hotel. What? You could just request food into the ether and have it delivered to your door? I take everything back. This modern era is awesome. Get me a bottle of wine, 2 helpings of caviar, and 4 steamed lobsters. I'm indeed going grilled lobster, as I've said about before, for Independence Day this year, our big 250th anniversary of mine, the single greatest nation of all time. I'm not really one for wine myself, or alcohol in general, but yeah. And caviar I have yet to try, but yeah, I'm going to do grilled lobster. I'm going to incorporate it into the Cheetos mac and cheese, the hot and spicy variety of Cheetos mac and cheese, because then I'm also going to add blue cheese crumbles to make it red, white, and blue. Nice. They lobsters kill each other to claw combat, so I've always served the strongest specimens. You and Doug placed the orders, and 30 minutes later, bellhop arrives. I've got your wine, caviar, and monsters for the undefeatable OMEN, and Caesar salad for Daddy. Doug, I know your name is not Daddy. You did not order Caesar salad. No, you must stand up for yourself. You cannot go through life being a meek, squishy goody to be walked all over. See, that's the point. You don't stand up for yourself once in a while, you are going to get walked over, probably. But that's what's well, I shan't allow it. I'm going to bring the bellhop back. When we return, you better be prepared to demand the correct order or unleash your wrath. Oh no, no way! For those looking to pay sales, you might better give him some advice from confrontation before the bell comes back. Or a script for Dr. Fall, write some lines for the bellhop too, just to make absolutely sure everything goes as planned. Or find a compromise, like could keep being hyperpolite for you, us to say twisted elements. Yeah, this seems like a thing Owen would probably dig. Hey, you Your spooky friend said you have something to say to me?
Yes,
Oh, Wagyu burger, wow. It's become big. I like it. I had kind of it. He means American Wagyu beef because there is such thing. I'm hoping to do that on Independence Day as well, Wagyu beef burgers. If I can find Wagyu beef, American Wagyu beef, as long as it's not too expensive. But even if it ain't, there's Black Angus, which is also an awesome cut of beef for burgers. Who else? What? Why do you keep saying or else? Because if you're not order right on time, you must slit your throat. We're actually not, though. Doug coming home to really draw a picture of themselves stabbing the bell off the damn. I'm still not sure if I'm supposed to threat, but okay. I'll go get your order. And some pepper spray, just in case. I'm proud of you, my friend. Now, let's return to our game. Or else. Or else what? Guess we'll just have to find out. Yeah, I figured that would work. Here we go. Alright, let's see here. Here you go. Okay, sit with OMEN. Talk about being a volunteer at SpookyCon, the Redemption Arc program, or just you missed from a previous life. Interesting. Yeah, that's a good question. Easy question. My magic. They took my power, my might. Your arm, too. Ah, yes, true. But losing a hand is losing a hand, while losing all your magic power is like losing 500 different hands. Still not the cool they took my good hand. Note to self, next time harness my magic power with my bad hand. What next time would that be? I don't know. Next time. The important thing here is I'm still to beat someone to a pulp with one fist. Don't have such alternatives for my magical energy. It confuses me to see someone as mighty as suddenly forfeiting most of her power unwillingly. Yeah, she did that, didn't she? So it used to be the most powerful entity this reality has ever seen, a deity of destruction and despair. I used to dream of achieving the might of an old one, perhaps to murder one with my bare hands. And what does she do with that? She lets tales of academy, Professor Liams spend their times kissing each other. Huh. Note to self. Investigate if this is a veiled stratagem by joy to bring people to despair into reality without people noticing. Give it a chance, really, because once you get to chapter 5, I had to know research if I was gone too far gone. Pretty much resolute French message there. But I think there's something to show here. Life has many things soft beyond raw power. Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Maybe we get to explore those things. Could it be that these things are actually worthwhile? If so forfeit godlike powers in exchange for them, they must be of great value. I'd say the price of someone. I'm going to ask you to produce a list of at least 10 things they can explore. You can find offer to help with it. Okay then. Let me just see here. Yeah. That's what I thought. Let me just see how long I've been recording. Oh, it has been long at all. Cool. It's almost time to find a date, but first, it's time to publish your comic. Now's your chance for one final brainstorming session to polish it. What's the best way to combat a hangover? I wouldn't know. I have never had a hangover, and I never will because I don't get to drink. I don't drink to get drunk. I find such a is just overrated at best. And hangovers is one of the key reasons. Um, let's just see what this does. I see. If you were in a band, what would you name it? Twin Dolphins of Fire, Surgical Eye Removal, Quiet Odds Forever, why? Or Anal. Let's just see what this does. Interesting. Alright, where can we hear on this game? Tell me how many will score good end. You roaming around the lobby and find someone with your exact same cosplay. Unacceptable! You solved this conflict recently. Knife fight to the death. Now the cosplay doesn't carry, that's so I'm not qualified. You win the right to cosplay. You win. Like the Street Fighter games, the Street Fighter 2, they used to have that. The voiceover guy, you go, you win. Indeed, that would be awesome. And because I'm gonna scare you away. Afterward, you're thinking dreamily of OMEN and how sexy she is when she's trying to move her armor and she's still magical powers. You already daydream about arguing with William about it. So you realize it's actually interesting. What about half a day? I sent him to remove the full suit, just the cape. We've been over this. The answer is no. Come on! I'm doing a compromise with you instead of simply bashing your skull in. Is that not indicative of the vast growth I made as a person? I heard you, but I said no. If I had changed my mind, I doubt the Coven would ever agree to it. I have ways of making them agree. He's just like, what? Like, baking them a batch of delicious cookies with practically no poison in them. Practically no poison. That is what nice people do to persuade others, right? Well, it's a start. I like baking things from scratch myself. In fact, I had baked bacon eggnog cookies. I'll put the picture right here. I baked them last year for a Christmas party I went to at my local Legion post where I remember. And they were a huge hit if I do say so myself. Look, I've got a plan we can go to now. Let's go to now. We can talk more about this later. Wait. You don't have to specifically outright? Does that mean I have a chance? We'll see. Don't get your hopes up. Too late! What? Oh, Oz, good news. The game is close to caving in and giving me my powers back. I need to soften my rusty magic skills. What I definitely would like to practice is a necromancy ritual I used to raise an army of skeletons. Such wonderful times I had. I wonder if that's a take on Jason and the Argonauts. I've yet to see that movie, but from what I understand, there's this scene in which there's like an army of skeletons, like swords and shields that they try. That Jason and his cronies do battle against. Sounds awesome. Actually, cronies wouldn't be the right word because that's ancient Roman. That stems from ancient Latin. His crew. I don't know if there's any ancient Greek word for crew, but yeah. There I was, conquering kingdoms, terrifying widows and children. I was a bona fide bone lord. So how about it? Can you work your non-magic skills and give me the skeleton wars I deserve? Okay then. Let me see here. Of course, I don't want to get a bad ending, especially not with OMEN, because that would probably be a dead end. So give me a second to stop recording if you see something. I was unable to find which one is supposed to be used. see, this is true coincidence. To convince Omen he has raised an army of reanimated skeletons by pulling off the biggest weekend birds ever. Nice. Or just raise the radio army. Almost everyone is a first come skeleton anyway. The only thing to say, oh damn, it's scaring my people. That's probably what you go for, I imagine. You kill off Doug and Nico, who are always down for whatever bull you've gotten up to, and get to work raise the army. Wow, I've never got to fit so many people to convince to join us all the time.
It's almost a bit scary.
So, how is everyone skinning him? Who's the least experienced there? Can use advice with steady. I think I'll need advice with this potato peeler.
From distance.
Suit yourself. More skinning for me. 3 hours later. Okay, I've got my second one done. How long are you doing? Still on my first. I'm not very good at this. Same as so far with all the screaming and all that. Look, I'm super into cheering them and all, but hear me out. What if we made an army of skeletons with an exoskeleton? Isn't skin basically an army of skeletons anyway? Yeah, let's just drop the whole army plan. It's proven impossible to recreate my good model spells perfectly anyway. You sure? Yes, it's okay. A century has passed. So natural times and I have changed. Nico grabs the freshly skinned skeleton and moves it to like a ventriloquist puppet. I bet a hot dog cheer you up, Owen. Come dine with us. Don't be a bonehead. So let's go. Enjoy a delicious dinner with your friends. All that plus both kids worked up the appetite. Okay then. Hyper realistic. There you go. That's the thing. I've seen a lot of attempts at creepypastas, especially for games and or TV shows. And in fact, there's one that makes makes a gentle mockery of that called hyperrealistic, in which this guy just says about hyperrealistic again and again. It's troll pasta. Is that one? Yeah, because that's like just played to death. Is hyperrealistic that term in pastas as I see it. I understand the mental says hyperrealistic Victor Romeo sets. You buy one immediately. Victor Romeo is the future of virtual reality, in case you didn't know that, ladies and gentlemen. Put it on C. Your surroundings. Yep, it's a scam. That says basically a football helmet and a pair of glasses. No refunds around, but the headset looks good on you, like plus 2 Top Gear. Interesting. This would be hopefully good. Later, you invite them to wind down and watch a movie, then at the hotel. Finally, you two can spend some much needed one-on-one time together. This peak segment is exceptionally enable. What did you say it was called? Despicable Me. There you go. Fascinating. See him? Okay, there you go. You see him reach into the popcorn bowl. Now's your chance for not so accidentally bust your fingers and get some romantic tension. Ah! Spider! Oh, drowsy, trust, crush your fingers. Hot, what? What's your both squishy ones on your head? Stop staring me with that dumb face! She sucks in the jaw, hot, also, oh, okay. My apologies. I have cuteness aggression. Oh, you say I'm cute? No. Yes? I don't know. Shut the tax up. Punch you again. One more round of foot and you're going to end up eating your teeth. So it's clear though, at least kind of likes it. So there's something you can do. Okay, here we go. I'm going to stop recording to make sure I get a good end here. Hopefully. It doesn't have anything about what I'm supposed to do. I hope this works. Owen, do you want breakfast sauce? I've not had massage since I was doomed to this accursed so why not? Sure, why not? The three rituals these desires. You shimmy your way between Owen's back and her cape. You're immediately hit with the agonizing pain of dozens of spikes piercing your flesh. What? Oh, jeez. That feels nice. That's good to know because it doesn't feel nice for you at all. Because you're being stabbed by 1,000 tiny gnomes with knives. Oh, yes. I haven't loosened that muscle in over 100 years. You have magic touch sauce. So nice as it into you, practically melting. You feel lightheaded from bliss. And you black out. In hindsight, you're probably getting lightheaded from blood loss. When you wake up the hospital day, Evan is sitting next to you as Despicable 4 on your phone. Ah, good, you're awake. I've noticed you fainted while you were giving me that spectacular background. At first, I was upset you stopped massaging me, then I realized you were dying and brought you to the hospital. You are welcome for that. As you're paying for saving my lives, maybe you could give me another background. Here's the deal. You gave first. Okay. Yeah, you have a seat. The main stage where panels talks about having interesting play characters. Apparently, this would be color coordinated. I haven't seen. Oh, right, yeah, I haven't seen that before. Here we go. Oz! Hi? Hi. Is everything okay? Do not interrupt me! That's a fate I find myself a bit into. And that. Perhaps even both at the same time. Do not let go to your head. It's rare to have a glorious overlord such as myself stoop so low to where the pathetic word like you. Anyway, I am sorry. I'm here to make you mine, but I am unsure of the current course of rituals, therefore not allowed to proceed. I thought it would be best to simply ask you directly. What is the typical procedure these days? Okay, now I probably fixing this road changed course. Now you know 5 reasons would be the will they won't they, love triangle, at least only one bed situation. Or the rigors of coursive have been simplified into 4 bases. Kissing. Oh jeez. Give me a second. This will probably be the design factor. Hopefully they have a thing in the Steam thing so that I don't die. Yeah, unfortunately it still doesn't have anything there either. So I'm going to try to go for what I think would probably be boldest. I guess this. Really? How efficient? Without warning, I exchanged for a kiss. You must start of a abused steel cold man. And she's gone before he convulses her. Haven't you punched you in the face? There! Kissing and hands something less than admit. I'm trusting you with this. Next thing you know, it's in the bottomless hole with OMEN, hosting something you longer need. Farewell, left glove. Left armies. Left shoe. Wait, crap! Oh well. What are you throwing out of? It changed Romans to a despicable. What? Okay. Just all clothes and some potential black material unburied. Very smart. That means we're on step 4, right? Trouble though. Here's mine. I'm still not over Scabby's tavern sundown. It was a dank, moldy hole, blood searing the cheap room. Gods, I miss it. Surprised you didn't apparently being trapped in the Iron Maiden for centuries. I mean, so imprisonment was born. But Scabby's was legendary. Fair. Also notice I haven't mentioned it in your head. I want to know that I'm here for you if you ever want to talk about it. Who cares about my hand? Damned if I won't lose the other one if that meant they'd reopen that tavern. Anyway, enjoy free the trauma. Go. Okay, Yes, that is quite sad. If you could still go 7-7, you would know there's clothes with Santa. I think I was sure. I suspect I had one head some kissing too. I did not think to throw out Black Velvet here, though. She was a pit host of it. Maybe we could have a read that sometime. It's a deal. You know me what's... Okay. Okay, then the workshop at the communities. Wow. Okay, you can attend the workshop at the community zone. Renounce hairstyles, attention to the top 5 anime hairstyles to hide your bald spot. You thought the silver fringe would look good on you, but the Yu-Gi-Oh! Star State takes the cake. It needs a metric ton of hair gel, but it really appreciates your features. Man, you can't wait to be bald. Okay then. Then you go roam the community zone when you find Omen muttering to herself in the corner. Hawk, what ails you, my foul-mouthed friend? Signed up with some people to play a tabletop game, but they've kicked me out of the match for no taxing reason. So I see there's not supposed to be that gulf at the end there. It's supposed to be like that without the arrow there. I am innocent, I tell you. I'm beyond just one line. Really? That isn't fair at all. Let me talk to them. Greetings, fellow warriors. I've heard that you kicked my friend out of the battle. You mean the Iron Maiden lady? Yeah, she was kind of being the worst. She barely knew the rules. She cheated on people she did know, and she stabbed Kenny in the leg. Not cool. And first Kenny, who's usually a simple man, tapers a tourniquet for his wound. I see. Yeah, I found that guy invited back. Stabbing one of this comic extreme. He looked at me funny. I rose to the challenge of my enemy. Omen, look at me. You have no enemies. Nobody in this world deserves to get hurt. Except for Kenny. Screw that guy. But I admit you are more skilled in the arts of talking and being nice. How do you propose I convince him to let me join the game to go? It would take a vehicle, which is why I was perfect for the job. Yep, this is your problem now. I know, right? Coach Omen on how to behave so the tabletop films take her back. Having good manners is just learning a different way to say things. Well played is just code for I will kill you, sleepy bastard. Or it's too late for them to accept Omen just kidnap one of the faces with their face is a mask. They don't even need to stop the comments. Damn. Okay, wow, everything's in triple digits. Nice. Yeah. Let's see what this says. Now you're speaking my language. The language of murder. Omen looks by the door when Kenny leaves to go to the bathroom. She passes on him and carves his face off with her knife. Oh my god, she killed Kenny! To avoid disturbing players with delicate sensibilities, you will represent Omen wearing case fast reading emoji. How do I look? Bloody and terrifying. My favorite! So that's his room. The other player, it's hard to say if you play words if they're all just too scared to anger someone right in their friend's face. Either way, everyone's so distracted and disturbed that Omen wins. It worked! You're my unmitigated genius, Oz. I always believed you, Omen. You stop in the face now, though. So, let's do this anyway. Damn. Okay, let's see here. The last day of the con. Yeah, here we go. Alright. Hopefully this works. The second comic, indeed. Finally, the arcade gathers around to put all the pieces of Grace's masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor. Punch and Horror is about dangerous. Wait a minute, I'm pretty sure I did that before. Oh well. Dangerous world infested with math. Only group knows the Slayer math can keep him paid. But in order to join the ranks, you must prove your worth by passing a ruthless test, winning the fighting tournament. The first part of the challenge is Words bows and bare hands. The second part of the site, a fight toy. It's always been a fight toy, duh. Yeah, I remember seeing all this before. But it's awesome. It's badass, so I'm gonna do it again. A brave hero, Damien, dreams of joining the ranks. All the others sat against him. He'll do his best for us, as strong as he joins. He'll get two t-shirts if he joins. There's also Avery, Damien's rival. She's cool and aloof, but it was mysterious to me how the dark past he carries in silence. She has no book. Noisy gave me a kiss on the mouth. In order to join, they would train under the tutelage of Coach, the powerful old man who retired from the organization years ago. Against all odds, he'll making the tour his dormant potential via the most unorthodox training because he has fascinating on hair. Will they pass the exam? Will they join the Slayers of Math? Buy the Taxing comic to find out! After they managed both to kill wolves with their bare hands, who would have predicted that Amy and Avery would face each other in torn finals? Looks like you dig their secret technique. Surgical eye removal. I may offer you one if you save my life first. Kiss my hand. I'll not hold you back, you screw face. I'm actually gonna make that thing, I think, screw face, because there's like the amazing screw head or whatever that was called from back in the day, where it seems like it must have been a cool thing. I only saw clips of it online, but I also did get the comic on my Kindle, and it's like a steampunk thing that takes place with President Abraham Lincoln and everything. It seems awesome. Rivals turn friends spoons. Damien or Avery, who will become a slayer of math? Okay, work for me here. You go looking for him to invite them to the party, but actually end up finding you first. Oz, you will never believe it! Liam actually convinced the coven to let me take off my cape for a few hours. Who would have thought that tedious bastard would actually be good for something? This allowed me to challenge some of my power. That's incredible, woman. What spells do you want to cast first? Actually, I've decided not to cast any magic. What? But I thought that was the whole reason you wanted to take the cape off. It was at first. But now they realize there are other things I'd rather do without my clothes. Oh, jeez, I was afraid of that. Yeah, no, I get that. I mean, of course you are. Oh, damn. Wow. Okay, then. Ghibli. Okay, wow. Well, it apparently worked, I guess. I didn't expect it to be like that, so I apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, yeah, it was nonetheless a fun route. I can't wait to... Now, Jesse Cox, I'm pretty sure he also is a friend of Dodger. Press heart to continue, right? Like her husband or something, I think. Let's see if there's anything else I can glean from this. The fact that there are no voice actors less than my own in my own playthroughs when I do them. So you can just ignore all those voice actor things. Looks pretty cool with music. Pretty cool how they coordinate with the pounds to those chords. They managed to get a secret ending, apparently. Yeah, who wouldn't love Garfield? He was awesome. Yeah, Jim Davis was just such an epic part of my childhood, and continues to be. Stuff like this, like paying tribute to him. Godspeed to him, Jim Davis. He's sadly long gone from us, but yeah. That's why I was saying that. Oh, interesting. A new plot line. Nice. And a new Alpha Roman. Interesting. Let's see what that looks like. Art gallery. Secret. Oh, jeez. No, not that. Where's the outfits? Okay, so apparently I have to do other things as well. Here we go. What's this outfit look like? This new one? Oh, that, of course, yes. Or is this the new one? That's pretty cool. 3 wolves howling at the moon and everything. That's really cool. That's pretty badass. Or is it talking about this? Maybe it's talking about both, because the other things I remember seeing before. So yeah, wait a minute, no, that's not who I played as. There we are. Oh, okay, I see. What? No! Simple character. That's right. No! That's like a quintessential OMEN from what I understand. What it seems about her. Perpetually pissed off. And or like this, like gleeful but in an enraged way. So yeah, oh cool, they've got some backstory kinds of things on how things were going to be at first, apparently. Can this be zoomed in on somehow? No. But yeah, what? Huh? Oh, this is new. Iron Maiden. I actually have the autographs, plural, of that band, that 80s heavy metal band, Iron Maiden. And I'm hoping I can get more autographs. I got them at the boardwalk, as well as I got Guns N' Roses autographs. They're all like facsimile kinds of things onto posters, but still, and most importantly, Jimi Hendrix himself, undisputed master of the guitar, and more importantly, an Army vet. And yeah, so just pretty much rambling at this point, I guess. Success endings. That's strange. I thought the secret endings would be success endings. Interesting. Oh, interesting. Interesting indeed. So yeah. I will return to this game after having played my next route in Perfect Date, which is also supporting the Moon and Warrior project on Humble Bundle. And hopefully I'll see you there for that as well, ladies and gentlemen. So if you did want to go, please consider subscribing. I'll sub back fairly well.